League of Legends, a legend born from chaos. In 2009, chaos reigned in the world of gaming. MMOs still held their throne while a mod called Dota was quietly signaling the birth of a new genre, the MOBA. But back then, no one could have imagined that this small mod would one day become a massive empire. It was during this time that two young visionaries from Los Angeles, Brandon Beck and Mark Merrill, had an idea. What if we made a game like Dota, but instead of a mod, we built an entire world? That idea quickly grew into a studio, Riot Games. And in the fall of 2009, this small studio introduced a game to the world, League of Legends: Clash of Fates. No one expected miracles when it launched. The graphics were simple, the interface clunky, and the servers unstable. But there was something, the soul of the game. Players could embody a new champion every match, experiencing that unique mix of strategy and reflex in team battles. And soon, LoL became more than a game. It became a passion. The early years, foundations of a legend. 2010 and 2011 were years of experimentation for League of Legends. Riot Games constantly released updates, added new champions, and expanded the game week by week. Ashe, Garen, Katarina, Master Yi. These names became etched into players' memories. Riot did something different from everyone else. It communicated directly with its players. Feedback, forum discussions, community events. League of Legends wasn't just a company's game, it was a community's game. And then Riot took a big step. In 2011, the first official World Championship was held, the Season 1 World Championship. Fnatic lifted the trophy in the finals. The prize was only $100,000, but that moment sparked something that would forever change the history of esports. The era of growth, 2012 to 2015. By 2012, League of Legends had become more than a game. It was a culture. Riot strengthened the game's technical foundation, redesigned Summoner's Rift, and added new maps. And those iconic champions, Ahri, Riven, Yasuo, Thresh, each captured players' hearts with their own stories. Around this time, professional leagues began to rise. LCS, LCK, LPL. North America, Korea, China, Europe. Each region birthed its own legends. In 2013, SK Telecom T1 took the stage. With its name, its style, and a young prodigy named Faker, it began a new era. Faker, he wasn't just a player, he became the living symbol of LOL. And with every victory, every outplay moment, he amplified the game's global power. During this period, Riot elevated esports production to cinematic levels. Stadiums filled across the world, and millions watched from their screens. League of Legends had evolved from a game into a spectator sport. The Age of Change, 2016 to 2019. Every legend must evolve at some point. Starting in 2016, Riot began reshaping the game without breaking its foundation. The world of Runeterra expanded. Champions were no longer just skill combinations. They were deep, living characters. The lore grew through comics, cinematics, and music. Warriors awaken, rise. Each cinematic stirred millions of souls. Then, in 2018, K/DA took the stage. A virtual K-pop group born from a game. But Riot didn't design it as a gimmick. It became a phenomenon. K/DA charted in music rankings and seamlessly connected in-game characters with the real world. This era also brought major technical innovations. A new rune system, champion reworks, visual updates. And most importantly, Riot's vision was no longer limited to just League of Legends. It was now about the universe beyond it. A new era. The Riot Universe. 2020 to 2023. The year 2020. While the world was shaken by the pandemic, millions found refuge in their homes. And once again, League of Legends became their sanctuary. Riot expanded its world, not only with LoL, but with Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, teamfight tactics, and Wild Rift. But in 2021, something extraordinary happened. Riot transformed a decade of LoL's storytelling into a series, Arcane. Arcane wasn't just a game adaptation, it was a revolution in animation. The story of Jinx, Vi, Jason, Piltover captivated not only gamers, but also film lovers. And Arcane swept awards, including Best Animated Series, securing LoL's place in the art world. Meanwhile, on the esports stage, new stars emerged. Damwon Gaming, Edward Gaming, DRX. These teams wrote new legends in the post-Faker era. And every year, millions tuned in to the world's finals waiting to hear that anthem. Today and tomorrow, and now, here we are. League of Legends, a 15-year-old titan, hundreds of champions, millions of players, thousands of stories, and still every day a new summoner steps onto the rift. Today, the game is more than a battleground. It's a culture, an identity, a community. A world where friendships are forged, where rage and laughter intertwine. Riot is no longer just a game company. It is an architect of a universe. And at the heart of that universe beats the eternal force of League of Legends. Perhaps this story isn't just the history of a game. It is the melody of a world built with passion, echoing in the hearts of millions, and who knows, maybe legends truly never die.